Hello, how can I help you, sir? That's my wife you're with. Is it what? What?
Stay tuned.
Coming to you from the Lambon, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today, I want to say for those of you that are here for the first time, if you would click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Today, I want to talk to you about make sure you know if you're dating a married Filipina in the Philippines. Make sure you know whether or not you're dating a married Filipina in the Philippines. Yeah! Yeah, so when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where people come every day. And the reason why they come is because they're searching for love. Yeah, searching for love. Sometimes they meet the Filipino online, on the internet, chat site, websites. Sometimes they meet them through having been here and meeting someone here and wanting to know them more. It's a lot of different ways they meet them, but they're from all over the world come to Philippines, and the reason, searching for the special person in their life. Now, here's the situation. There's several things that happen when you determine that you want a Filipino, and you've met that person online. You're happy with them. They're happy with you. You've been talking to them for some time. All of a sudden you decide you want to come down and see them, and they've told you, hey, I'm single, I have no children, I'm working, blah 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 blah. Okay, and so you believe them, and so you come down here. Next thing you know, you get in touch with them, you get into an intimate relationship with them intimately, and all of a sudden you and her in a hotel and you hear a knock on the door. Knock, 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 and say, hello, how can I help you, sir? That's my wife you're with. Is it what? What? She told me she was single. That is my wife. And you're in a precarious situation. So what do? Well, first thing you got to do, you got to make sure that whoever you're dating in the Philippines is, if they tell you that they're single or they've never been married before, you got to check that out. So the first thing you do before you get intimate with any Filipina in the Philippines, you need to make sure that they are legit. They are who they say they are. Okay? So how do you do that? First, you go around the parents, you go around the friends, you go around the family, and you check them out. Check the story out. Okay, she told me she have any kids. You have any kids? No. She told me she's never been married. She never married? No. You check them out. Check everything out they're saying before you become too deeply involved in a situation you can't control and get out of. Now see, the thing about it is, if someone approaches you and tells you you're with their wife and you're in a hotel room, you don't have a lot of options. One of the options you have is to say, okay, I'm so sorry, and get your stuff and get out of here. But that's not going to be an option that person that's knocking on that door is going to give you. They're going to tell you two options. Number one, they're going to say, okay, I'm going to call PNP right now, because they have a right, according to Filipino law, to arrest you. And not only you, they have a right to arrest that woman. They can put you in jail for up to 7 years on charges of adultery and that you committed actions that were contrary to Filipino law against them. And here's another thing. If the woman and you and the woman have lived together for a while, and you got a child by that woman, that is not your child. That child legally belongs to the first husband. Legally belongs to the husband she's married to. And let's go a step further. Let's say you've been living with this woman for a long time. She told you she was single, and then you got married to her. Okay? Now, that's legally not your wife because she's already married. She's committing bigamy. If you had a child together, that child is not your child legally. That child is the first husband's child. And if you say you lived together and you purchased a house and lot together, that house and lot is not your, the first husband has a right to take that house and lot from you. Guys, listen to me good. You gotta be careful when you're dating a Filipina in the Philippines, because a lot of times they'll tell you they're single, they've never been married, but in actuality, they are married. And this happens a lot. And I see guys come out here and get hooked up with married Filipinas, and you could get arrested for that. This guy, he came out here, lived with a Filipina. He was out here for about 4 years, and he said something that his neighbor didn't like. Next thing you know, they went downtown to the PNP, and they put a charge on him of assault. He never touched a woman now, but he just put a charge. He just said the lady assaulted me. So I'm telling you, you guys, he was arrested, and he was in Filipino jail cell for 5 long years. 5 long years, yeah, before he was able to get out. And when he got out, they tried to press charges on him for visa charges, for extending his visa, not extending his visa. And how could he extend his visa when he was arrested and locked up in a Filipino jail cell for 5 years? And the story goes on and on and on and on. What am I saying? Here's what I'm saying. Bottom line, guys, if the Filipinos want you in jail, there's a way they can get you in jail. You have to make sure that you don't give them that way. Check your situation out. Before you come out here and start getting intimate with a Filipina, start wanting to live with them, make sure she is who she says she is. Make sure she is single if she says she's single. Make sure she's working if she says she's working. Make sure she has never been married if she says she's never been married. Before you get involved, because you could be arrested. And not only that, you could be winding up finding yourself in a Filipino jail cell. And for God's sake, don't get yourself in a Filipino jail cell. The jail cells are overpopulated right now. They're overcrowded. In the city of Cebu alone, the jail cells are 400% over capacity. And people are literally sleeping on each other. So, and you don't want to get involved in a situation where that could remotely happen to you. Question for the day. What are some of the ways you can ensure that your Filipina is who she says she is? Leave your comments for me in the comment section of this video. And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is Bobby D saying take care, God bless, and peace. Presence. One like to win. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.